Hello. I am going to do a quick demo today of a small plugin that I wrote for VS Code to try and streamline and make switching between my different Git worktrees quicker. I started using Git worktrees about 2 months ago, and I'm really loving the improvement to my workflow and being able to have multiple different branches with different features open and close and trying to simplify everything. The one pain point was having to constantly remember the name of the actual folder, which did not necessarily correspond to the branch name, and having to open those manually using the VS Code open folder function. So I wrote a quick extension that lets me basically Control Shift P or Command Shift P if you're on a Mac, I guess. Open the command palette and switch to a different work tree, and it shows me just the list of work trees that I have available within that Git repository. So without any further ado, I will start going through the demo. So I have the demo project open here in my terminal, and it's a bare Git repository, but as you can see, I have a couple of different work trees or branches. If I actually show them, you can see I have 5 different work trees. Now, in VS Code, if I open it right from this repository now, it's going to be in this thing, and I'd have all in this main bare repository folder, and then I could have to kind of go into each one of these. So for me, I tend to like to just work within the context, in VS Code at least, of this one work tree or branch. But a couple things. This name for the folder may not actually match exactly with the branch name. In this case, they do. But a lot of times, because I have a scaffolding script that I run that creates databases and does some boilerplate setup, and also automatically sets up the valet site and that type of thing, this name for the folder itself is not going to match directly with this. So because there's not a one-to-one matching, sometimes it's difficult when I get a whole bunch of these different folders to keep track of what the hell is in what thing. So normally, before I built this plugin, I would go into the folder, and then I would open it up, and there's your typical thing. Now the problem is when I want to go and open a new thing, I have to go open folder and then open up the specific folder and remember which one it is, and some of these may be fairly similar. So rather than doing that, what I wanted to do is I wanted to just quickly switch work trees, and this is what the plugin actually I'll go to the plugin first. So the plugin itself is called Git Switch Worktree right here. It's very basic, not a huge amount of code to it, but what it provides is this quick ability to switch to a different work tree. And as you can see here, the command palette shows the exact same set of feature branches that are in here. So now, if I want to switch to the bug fix, I can literally just do that, and I'm now inside, as you can see here, the bug fix now working tree. I can make my changes, I can do whatever, save it. Obviously I've got changes now, but I don't have to actually do anything. If a colleague comes back and says, hey, I've got some new changes on the main branch that I want you to take a look at, I can literally just switch worktree. Whoops, wrong one, sorry about that. Switch worktree, go to main, and I'm in there, and as long as I can pull the anything that's new, obviously I don't have anything here because it's a demo project, I can quickly make any reviews, any comments, get back to him, and then I can just, merrily go on my way, switch back to my bug fix, and I'm done. And that's basically all it does. You can customize the keyboard shortcut if you want for it. For me at least, it pops up right away at the very top because I've recently used it, but that's going to vary depending on what commands you kind of typically use. And yeah, so let me know what you think in the comments. You can get all the code on GitHub. I'll put a link in the video notes that tell you exactly where to go to it. And yeah, any feedback is always welcome. Thanks.